Hey, what's going on? Here I am picking out a new shirt for this video. Kind of like the Net Cafe. Net Cafe sounds pretty cool. Um, but I do have a Patamon in my actual party for a very small amount of time. So I may as well use that and then sell all my gemstones. Heck yeah. No, I'm gonna go back to the cafe, put that on. Wait, why did I call it a cafe? That's not where you go to put on clothes. I guess this place serves coffee, but... Yeah, there's the Patamon. Because I gotta... Oh, never mind. I turned Patamon into Sunflowmon. Well, anyway. Yeah. Cool. I forgot about that. That's a terrible picture of Patamon. No one would want this shirt. Alright, and I gotta talk to Kyoko about what my next task is. Wait, what's on the back here? That looks like, the sun. You've obtained all bonus content. Enjoy it. I don't log into Eden much. I've heard that the view from the entrance is impressive, though. Go see it and tell me what you think. Oh, now I need to set up a new training command at the, at my farm. There's a person. There's a exclamation mark up way there. Do I get any new stuff here, or is it just the still 4 things? But Mom, I swear, there's something there. I just felt it. Sweetie, look behind you and check for yourself. See? Nothing there. Now don't worry about it. There's an anonymous post on my Digiline. Stop looking at me. No reply. Yo, we got another case from the occult club. This one looks personal, though. I think those guys might have taken a liking to us, given that we deal in the strange and unusual in our line of work. And in doing so, they're inviting yet more strange, unusual things into our lives. Starting with themselves, really. Oh, I thought I clicked pause. Did I click it twice, or what happened? Cool. Whatever. Oh, it's on our board. That's where it went. Nightmare Eater. Occult Research Club's Monica. Place Eden. My Digiline is weird. It keeps transmitting without me doing anything. Please help find the cause. And the place is Eden. Which floor, then? It'll take us there right immediately. That's cool. Hey, nice to see you again, Monica. What brings you here by yourself? Well, I think I might be caught up in a cybercrime. Cybercrime? Did you go to the police? I can't really. There are some supernatural elements involved, I think. I understand. You made the right choice coming to us. All right. Give us the details. Okay, take a look at this. It's my log on Digiline. All right, let's see what you've got. Should I go to my club tomorrow? They claim to do research, but all they really do is hang out and talk. It's only a club because everyone has similar interests. I should probably enroll something a little more serious and go to that too. And I could really use a hot, manly boyfriend too. Oh my gosh, did I just write that? Heart emoji. Huh? What's so special about this? Keep going, you'll understand why. Could Kenji have a crush on Mei? Lol, no way. She has a one-track mind. She can't think of anything else but occult stuff. Does that guy even have his eyes on straight? He has a real hottie right in front of him and can't take his eyes off Mei for even a second to notice it. Maybe I should seduce him, ehehehe. I mean, I've got the goods. I'd give him a peek any time. How do I put this? Your posts aren't pulling any punches here. Putting my personal opinion aside, I otherwise don't see anything wrong with them. They look normal to me. The thing is, I didn't write that stuff. What? They just randomly showed up, but they freaked me out so badly that I deleted them. Ah, I hear you. Then doesn't that mean your account was probably just hacked? Some 2-bit hacker probably did it to screw with you, or maybe your computer was infected with... No, it wasn't anything like that. Then I take it that this is where that supernatural part you mentioned factors into these posts? Yeah, I wasn't the one who wrote these posts and put them online, but they are how I feel. What you see written there, that's stuff that I think about but don't express out loud. Okay, I get you. It's stuff that's hard to share with any of the other club members, basically. Right. Seeing as you're in an occult club, I'm sure you know about Ouija boards and whatnot, right? Your hands move against your will, sending you messages from the spirit world? Something like that could very possibly be happening to you. Looking at the post times on your log, those messages went out in the dead of night. You should have long been sound asleep by that point. Okay, then what? In the late 1800s, there was an academic by the name of Enryo Inoue who posited these sorts of things can come from having multiple selves. Enryo Inoue? You mean the man who came up with mystery studies, right? I've shown off his work at the club before. Hold on, are you saying I have a split personality? The politically correct term for that would be dissociative identity disorder, actually. I guess it makes sense. If I'm writing those posts at night without realizing, that would explain it, but maybe it really is that. I've honestly been worried that it might be deep down. But no, that's not it. Huh? This isn't because of some mental issue. Here, take a look at this. Just try and find me. That was just now posted on your account. It's a reply to what I wrote on your Digiline. To the culprit, I'm a detective who's taken up Monika's case. Know that we will track you down and uncover your identity, no matter who or where you are. You can't hide forever. You've been warned. Well, the conversion unfolded online as you and I were talking, while you weren't touching any terminals. That means you're not the one behind those posts, let alone any mental disorder of yours. The real culprit is out there somewhere. Whoever's behind it is just a dumb troll, albeit an arrogant one at that. To quote Enryo Inoue's work again, what we've got is a case of a fake wonder, or someone trying to make this look more mystical than it really is. In other words, this is plain old hacking. You said that the contents of these posts are based on actual facts about yourself, yes? Well, I don't know about facts so much as just how I think and feel, really. Were you logged into Eden before you fell asleep? Yes, I do that every night. Gotcha. Then the way I see it, I bet the culprit's been snooping around and hacked into your memory data in Eden. You can do that sort of thing in Eden? Well, not literally. At least not when you're lone wolfing it like your hacker here. Still, avatars in Eden are essentially digitized version of people's mental data, so to speak, and so memory data hacks, theoretically, doable. Things take a bit of a different turn once the so-called supernatural enters the question. Huh? Don't sweat it. For now, just log into Eden tonight like you normally would. I'll have my assistant waiting for you in the lobby. Alright, but what do you plan on doing, actually? Oh, let's just say we're going fox hunting, and our decoy will be our little maiden's deep, dark secrets. Looks like Manaka's still not here yet. Here, hoping this isn't a sign of what's to come. Oh, I had Monica lay down our decoy. If the culprit's the type of person I suspect they are, they'll definitely go for it. That means it's a pretty safe guess to say that they're going to log into Eden tonight. Once they're in position, it's just a matter of apprehending them. But that shouldn't be a problem either. That's because Pete's going to be working with us.
How's it going? Long time no see. Thanks again for what you did back there with the AC stuff.
I had Pete here take a look at those posts the hacker wrote so he could learn their scent.
Yep, turns out those messages had traces of a Digimon on them. Can't fool me. I'll let you know when the bad guy is close by. You can count on me and my nose.
But of course, that's why I brought you on board.
This is so cool working with a real live detective. I feel like a real boy wonder here. Eh? You don't know who the boy wonder is, really?
Hey, I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I did just like you asked and post the message on my Digiline, but am I really gonna be okay doing that? You're curious what she wrote, aren't you? It's fine. I'll tell you. She confessed her love to the hacker and also mentioned that she really wanted to meet him. It's a real blatant ploy on our part, but again, this guy thinks his hacking skills are hot stuff. He's going to want to verify Monika's claims, preferably by checking her memories directly. Hacking memory data takes some work, though, even to just take a look inside it. It'll require actually directly reaching out and making contact with her avatar. That's the only way he could have done this. He had to have been touching her somehow in order to do the hacks. What's more, messing around with someone's mental data would take going into the core of Eden itself. The security there is supposed to be as tight as can be. It'd take real effort to break in. The hacker behind Monika's message would have therefore had to be touching her for at least several minutes before leaving his handiwork.
I smell him! He's close by!
Good. It's time to go hunting. Go investigate the surrounding area and get this person out of his foxhole.
Those bad Eden hackers are kind of scared of them. You're not afraid of them?
Don't worry, I've got my own backup. Both people and Digimon, of course.
I don't really understand what's going on. Is the culprit really somewhere nearby?
What do you mean by surrounding area? Ah, you guys are working so late tonight.
I smell him. We're getting close. What? I don't smell anything anymore. This is bad. If we don't pick it up soon, we'll lose him. There, right in front of you. Hurry up and do a scan. Yep, we got you now, Buster. You're not going anywhere. Oh, for real? How'd you find me?
I knew it. The culprit's a little kid.
Don't call me a little kid. That's rude. Hey, wait a minute. You're the one who spotted me here before, aren't you? How'd you notice me? You're not supposed to be able to see me at all.
Oh, so that's what happened, huh? My little assistant is so sensitive to digital waves and special networks. The culprit didn't stand a chance of hiding forever. We're Cyber Sleuth. It comes with the job. But enough of that. We've got questions for you.
Does that make you a detective too? Whoa, you're so hot!
Yeah, whatever. Just answer my questions already. Who are you and how did you achieve such a complicated...
I'm what you call a genius architect. I'm not some lowly hacker or programmer. Do you know about the Baku Reborn service? It's a special service here on Eden. In cases where a user either permanently leaves Eden or they die, the Baku Reborn service gathers all that user's data and deletes it. And I'm the one who runs it. You don't have to act so surprised. Kids are just more attuned to the digital world than adults. I just studied on my own and joined groups that I could trade info with, and soon enough I started working in corporate research and development. Oh, but the reason I'm considered a genius isn't just because I run that service, I'm also the one who designed it. Actually, what I said about Baku gathering and deleting abandoned user data isn't entirely accurate. It actually does more. Not only does it gather and accumulate data pertaining to a given account, it also organizes it, almost like it has a mind of its own. To be honest, even I'm surprised by that. I never expected to act so precisely and deliberately. It's a real case of the creation surpassing the creator, but that's how it should be with these sorts of things, no? I follow you. Baku Reborn Service. Tell me, does the name Baku refer to the mythological creature that consumes nightmares? Yep, you got it. I named it that because data we don't want to show online is very much its own sort of nightmare. And by using that Baku on yourself, you could... Alright, I'm on to what you did now. You handed your avatar's surface-level appearance over to your Baku and let it consume it. That way, nobody around you would be able to know that you were lurking. But you didn't let it purge that data outright. You controlled it yourself, making it hand it back, like a dog returning prey to a hunter. Wow, you figured it all out! Yep, you got me. That's amazing, though. I love it when I actually meet a smart adult. I'm guessing you basically used the same trick to draw out Manaka's mental data, then. Yeah, I copied it, but I only did that with her short-term memory, the stuff you'd find around in a person's hippocampus inside a real brain. Even something as advanced as Baku can't break into a person's memory within active mental data. That would definitely be crossing the line, and I understand why that's bad. I'll hand over what I copied to your partner, given the apparent interest it sparked. Really is like a Baku, isn't it? I think more or less have a grasp of the current situation now. I am that I am not. I think that might be the best way to describe what your partner is to this world, if you catch my drift. You know, I was thinking the same thing. Genius or not, even I can't purposely go out and architect life itself. That thing was probably born as such by pure chance. I have no idea how it end up growing, moving forward. Certainly, at the very least, I have a feeling I'll lose control of it eventually. You really are smart. I don't just mean you know a lot either. There's a sharpness to your words that I admire. Can I trust you to let me deal with the Baku? Do you plan on disposing of it? We'll see. It depends on how things go. Okay, I trust your judgment. You'll find it uploaded onto a site. The password lock for it is lifted. The rest, I'll leave up to you. Whoa, this little kid? He's the culprit? I'd have never guessed it would be someone so young. What? Well, you see... Huh? Why did I do that with her account? Who cares at this stage? I won't do it again, and I promise to even apologize for it later. I'll even give her some consolation money, so just leave me alone. You know, I just remembered. We've met here in Eden before, haven't we? We talked for a little bit while I was waiting to meet up with a friend. Right? So why did you do all of that mean stuff? You're so smart, you shouldn't be out committing crimes. Yeah? Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. That's what I was hoping to hear. See, you're a good kid at heart. What are you staring at? I did it all right, I apologize. Let's call it a good at that, shall we? You still have work to do. I'm sending you the URL of the Baku Reborn service now. We're going to resume our hunt now. Only our goal here is to capture rather than kill our target. Monica, I want you to go back. It's too dangerous for you to stick around. My assistant will take care of everything from here. Alright, I'm counting on you. We don't know how our prey is going to react once we get there, so you better be prepared for anything before we go. New text. Quiz time. What is the food you give to Digimon in the Digifarm to raise max HP? Best meat raises ABI, Power Pine raises attack, Vigor, Mushroom raises hit points. Stay safe. I'm going back to your office in the meantime. It's up to her what happens to Baku now. Let's see what's in the digital space. My
gosh, I'm going to the Digilab. Oh, I'm gonna spend too much time here. Oh. Oh, I can turn him into a Leomon. That's cool. And then, I don't know, I think that's Ogremon, that's Wizardmon, and then that's Sorcerermon, and this is Devimon. Let's see if he got, yep, he got Idle Bubble, so that's cool. Ice Devimon. Yep, now I'm gonna turn him into Devimon so he can get Panic Wisp. Ryudamon can turn into whoever this guy is. Ginryumon. Dracomon's a little cooler. Gabumon Black can turn into all these guys. Let's do Frigimon. Falcomon. I think this is like Aquilamon. That's who it is. And there's Tyrannomon. Tyrannomon learns a cool ability. Cool, he's got Idle Bubble. Let's try turning him into Kudasarimon. And then have him be a Karamon. Cool. That's just about everybody. Yeah, I may as well turn him into this guy, because I think he'd... into Gold Numamon, because I think he can de-digivolve into... never mind, he can't. But if he gets to level 65, which is possible, he'll become a Platinum Numamon. So... I don't know, I might try to turn him into a Platinum. No, that'll take way too long. I'll just turn him into a Platinum Sukamon. Cool. And then do you digivolve into anytime soon? Then go set the new task. Then heal. Alright, I was playing a game. Right. High security. I do it by sticking my arm through my dragon's chest. Text. Vigor mushrooms, correct. You're amazing. I get nothing for it. Oh, I can actually crack this. cool. Basically money, but it's as a treasure, so it's a little cooler. Who actually buys topazes and emeralds? Seems to me like its main function is to be sold. So it's like a pyramid scheme. It is, our one and only Baku. From the look of it, that kid's program has merged with a wild Digimon. It's no use trying to reason here. The program's erased whatever traces were left of that Digimon's own sentience. Digimon are easily susceptible to influence from man-made programs. It's one of the reasons why some don't consider them to be autonomous beings with their own sense of will. There's no getting around this one. You're just going to have to knock some sense into it. Oh wow, one hit. Got him. Okay, now that that's over, download the data and collect what's left of Baku. Once you're done, get out of there and come back to the office. It's hard to believe such a little kid would do a heinous crime like that. I'm still shocked. Heinous, huh? I guess I see where you're coming from. Even if he didn't mean any harm by it, what he did certainly broke the law. But that's all in the past now that we've exorcised your account of that little stalker that haunted it. The case is closed now. We'll be holding on to the Baku program in the meantime. If we can tune it up a bit, it could very well come in handy. But I still don't get it. Why did he go after me in the first place? Do either of you really get why that boy picked on her? In a way, there really was no reason at all, except to say that it was love at first sight. He really liked you, Monica. Huh? At first he probably just wanted to get to know you more with all his heart, but as we saw, he was less mature than he'd like to admit. He wanted to tease and mess with you so you'd pay attention to him. At his age, it's a pretty standard mentality towards someone you like, really. Woo, that was so fun! Let me help out again if something else comes up, okay? I think it'd be pretty cool to be a detective cat Digimon like that. You really helped us back there, so you have my thanks, Pete. Anyway, are you still not able to actually leave the confines of Nakano Broadway's intranet? Yeah, I think it has to do with how old the network protocols for the intranet are. It makes it hard to transfer data around. Could be I'm just stuck to the vacuum tube computer like how Baku was to that Digimon. There's still so much to learn about what Pete truly is, it seems. Why do we call Pete Pete? Well, he's a cat. Pete the cat is Mickey Mouse's boss. He was extracted from his own little time capsule, where he was frozen asleep all that time. Besides, open enough doors and you're bound to. Do you really need a reason for it? Unlike the digital world, the real world is filled to the brim with things that have no real reason for being what they are. It's a simple pleasure in life that we're entitled to as humans. Don't sweat it too much, just kick back and enjoy it. I think I got a memory up for that. Cool. Gonna use that right away. And I got $6. Pete's an important member of the team, so make sure you get along, alright? Come to think of it, we're out of beans. Pick up some more, would you? I used them all up crafting a new recipe yesterday. Yep, back to the Digilab. I gotta go there every chance I can get and then spend like 5 minutes there. Oh my gosh. Any Digiconverts? Nope. So I have 7 or 5 memory in my party right now. That's Andromon, and then one of these is Seedromon, and then one of this is Cthulhu. The water type Digimon are probably my least favorite overall. So, what am I gonna do? No. Everything I could possibly want from a Digimon is at like 6. Well, maybe I should swap out Cordramon because he's already at 50% content addressable memory. So now can I add 7 somehow? Cool. Okay, I need to pick up coffee beans. That's my task for right now. However, I'm gonna play the offline Coliseum real quick. Battle for the Bronze Cup. Ready? Let's go! We trained so hard, there's no way we're gonna lose. Those are pretty strong in training Digimon. My Digimon is just the cutest. Fire breath. It's got like 1,000 hit points. My job is a series of failures. At least let me succeed at this. Yeah, it's the acceleration boost I was trying to get for,
I won't hold back just 'cause you're a kid. From Tyrannomon, because it just doubles whoever's damage it uses. So it's pretty good. Never mind, I have too many attacks right now, so... A Guilmon! They're making this sound so... I know what you're thinking. Maybe I can get through this. Maybe I can win. Sorry, but I'm here to show you you're wrong. They have the boss battle music for this little Guilmon. Got him. Possum! You're the Bronze Cup Supreme Champion. Now on to the next challenge. Ta-da! Here's your prize. No, not Eden. There we go. So I'm gonna digivolve my Nyaromon or my Cunimon and Nyaromon. Just dump him somewhere. And my Kiramon is capable of digivolving, but I want it to turn into Platinum Sukamon. No I don't. I don't want that. I want a Kurisarimon. Yeah, he's cool. Look at his eyes looking in different directions. Oh, never mind. I had just slightly too little party memory for him. Alright, now who do I want? Who do I want to use? That takes up like 6 memory. Another Caramon, that works. That's good enough. I probably spent too much time in there already. I can beat the game already. Okay, I don't need to keep going back in there. Come on, give me those beans. Buying more beans already? I suppose with more employees the supply is used up that much faster. Come to think of it, when you head back, why don't you buy some takoyaki from the 3rd floor to go with your coffee? Only a child does no more than what they're asked. Go above and beyond, and you'll seem quite clever. He cares about Kyoko so much. I got the beans Kyoko asked for, but what new horror will she create from these incredible beans that smell so good? So, in the other game, you have to bring her to all the restaurants in Nakano and show her what good stuff is. She pays you. Oh yeah. There's a poster on the wall Yuka was staring at. Nationwide B-level gourmet battle.
our restaurant becomes a culinary battleground. Grated yam ramen, tuna scraps gyoza, the famous massive frozen custard dim sum. Looks like this is what Yuko was looking at. Did I hear her mouth water over this? She did. Her mouth was definitely water. Nobody's mouth would water over this. Oh, thanks for doing the shopping. We were waiting for you to get back. As you can see, a client has arrived. Hello. Your mouth watered. I know it did. Hello. Huh? Mouth watering? What are you talking about? This is our client. Yuko Kamishiro. Now then, Miss Kamishiro, what matter of case brings you to us? Okay, I want you to investigate my father. Huh? Didn't we do that already? Why did you say someone else was your father? You mean Mr. Satoru Kamishiro, the former president of Kamishiro Enterprises? Yes. He passed away last year. It was reported... No, that isn't true. Sorry for the outburst. There's nothing to apologize for. But why do you believe? That's exactly why I've come to you. I see. That makes sense. If you want clues, then you may want to start with Makoto Yamashina, whom I had you investigate the other day. He was a researcher for Kamishiro until last year. He left the company around the same time my father died, and then he disappeared. So you believe Yamashina is connected to your father's death in some way? Yes. Even if there's no direct connection, I'm certain he must know something about my father's death. So you had us investigate Makoto Yamashina as a prelude to this case, then? That was your way of testing us. Since you've brought another case to us, that implies that we've passed your test. Hello, I just stepped out for about half an hour, and if my hair looks different, my outfit's a little changed, so don't be surprised. It would be in the nature of this game for it to be some sort of glitch. And, but, no, it's just me changing clothes. I apologize. There are so few people around me who I can trust. I'm so very sorry for my, little ruse. I hope such an honest answer is proof that we earned your trust. We shall investigate your father's death. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome to all.
Yeah, and I also want to show that I actually have the yellow pants, like from the game character. Nobody else has yellow pants. I had these pants years before this game came out, and I wore them all the time. I think someone was walking around and they saw me. They're like, hey, Thank you so much. Oh, please excuse me for a moment. Hello? Yes? No, there's no problem. Yes? Yes? What? No, I'm alone. I understand. I'll be right back. Please wait at the head office, Miss Rie. Goodbye. I'm sorry, something came up all of a sudden. So it appears. Please leave the investigation to us. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now. This could turn out to be a really big case. We've got to go all out and solve it. If all goes well, we could expose Kamishiro's past, along with the company's inner workings. I should ask Detective Matayoshi for his help. Alright, let's get started on the case. I'll go over the info on Makoto Yamashina again. While I'm doing that, I want you to go back out to his home and pay him another visit. I don't know if we'll get anything new, but, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. NVNG. NVNG. Nope, sorry, never mind. It's nothing important. NVNG, it's something my father used to say a lot. It's an abbreviation for nothing ventured, nothing gained. My father said something different, though. Something ventured, something gained. I always thought it should be abbreviated as SVSG, but it's a rather elegant and refined expression, don't you think? You have a father? Well, no need to think too deeply on it. That would be inelegant. Okay, enough with the chit-chat. Get on the case for me. What do I gotta do? Another Digimon invited me to try this Digiline thing. Do people enjoy this? Give it a try. You'll see how fun it is. Those bad Eden hackers are kinda scary. You're not afraid of them? Don't worry, I got my own backup. Both people and Digimon, of course. Head to Makoto Yamashina's place, and this time, you make him talk. I'm counting on you. Man, I don't have any pairs of swimming goggles right now anywhere in my house, so I can't be doing this too crazy. There we go. Toyosu Condos. You worked for Kamashiro and you live in these little apartments? You're a stubborn one. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know any Kamashiro. You're asking if I've never heard of them? The first I've heard of them was from you. No, it was before that. On the news, I think? Wait, no, maybe I heard it from my daughter? I don't know. Ask my daughter. Ask Chica. I need to lie down. I suddenly feel dizzy. Chica? She said she was going to Shibuya, I believe. A new single from a band was going to be available for a limited time at Shibuya Records. Jimmy-kin! God dang it, Bobby! No, that wasn't it! You really must excuse me! Let's go to Shibuya Records in Shibuya to talk to Yamashina's daughter, Chica. Shibuya Records. Shibuya. There we go. Now I look kind of like him. Word out though. Piano Uchi. Is that a music guy? I miss when we had Obama and we gotta think about all the celebrities and music stars instead of whatever. Oh yeah, these guys. Anytime you see these guys, give me a shout, okay? Shout at your screen. And then when your parents walk in, they'll be like, what are you shouting at? And then you'll be like, oh, he told me to shout when I see the Victory Uchida guy. I hope it helps him find it. And then he'll be like, and then he'll be like, do you have homework to do? And you'll be like, yeah, I haven't done any of my homework. Oh, so you actually noticed me here. Good job. I'm Victory Uchida. My dream is to become CEO. I feel like you have what it takes to make it big, too. I'll give you this to show my respect. He looks like he's like, what, 27? Ninja USB. It helps you escape from battles better. Think you can find me again? I'll be waiting for you. To victory! Oh man, I want to eat ramen. I wish it wasn't snowing out so I could eat ramen. You say you have questions? Again? We just want to be left alone. Well, what is it now? What? About my dad? There's not really much to say. Until recently, my dad was a workaholic. He didn't even come home on his days off. But he seemed to change more recently. His focus shifted to taking care of his family. I'm not sure why exactly. Maybe something changed with his work? Before, I know he worked for a place called the Nile Corporation, but... Shouldn't you be on your way? I don't have much free time either. Can I go now? How did it go? Get any useful clues? The Nile Corporation? I hadn't thought there'd be a connection there. The Nile Corporation. Our paths have crossed before. Detective Matayoshi looked into the company once before. My father was involved in that investigation too. They were following up on a hunch, apparently. Okay, you can look into that Nile Corporation for me. You might be able to get some info at the corporate pavilion near the Eden entrance. Corporate pavilion near Eden entrance. I'll look into the case files that my father and Detective Matayoshi put together back then. Alright, I'm counting on you. Corporate pavilion, Eden entrance. I don't know what my... Oh! Thank you very much for your work on the case. Leave it to me. Yo, could you shake the cups after that? You gotta be smarter than that. Can't believe you ran away first and left me behind. Sounds like Kyoko's been taking care of you. Try not to cause her trouble. Actually, I'm helping out with work. Forever, I swear by your sincere gaze, my only love, my heart crazed with pain. What the heck is that? Yesterday Sakura was late... Oh, these are Jimmy-kin lyrics. Yesterday Sakura was late to school for a change. Any idea why? Maybe she lost track of time listening to Jimmy-kin songs or something? I didn't know you'd find Agumon and Gabumon so soon. Are you a super sleuth? Not yet. I'm a... young sleuth, I think, right now. What is my actual title? Apprentice Sleuth. I'm level 4. This is my Digimon database. There's my text. You don't like Jimmy-kun's song? Just don't think about him, that's all. You should give Jimmy-kun's music a listen. Oh, Jimmy-kun, why are you so rad? Looks like you're pretty infatuated. Is Jimmy-kun that good? How are you doing? You're still recovering, so don't overexert yourself. Don't work too hard yourself, Mom. I'm just playing Digimon. Lately all Sakura talks about is Jimmy-kun this, Jimmy-kun that. Is he that great? You like Jimmy-kun, Ryota? Is it daytime over there? It's night here. I went all over collecting data. Good job today, Mom. I didn't answer her question at all. Eden. That's where I'm going. Gotta find the nearest electronic device. Oh, that sorted itself out. Cool. Oh, sorry. No, almost. I had it going for like a couple minutes. But honestly, this game is like the perfect game for me. It's an RPG, it's a mystery, and it has Digimon in it, and a character who looks just like me without having to customize it. He's so cool. It'd be awfully nice if my kids could also work at a big company like Kamishiro. What about the Nile Corporation? Nile Corporation? That's the company created to research the Eden Avatar system, isn't it? I think they were bought out by some big company a long time ago. They aren't around anymore. Better head back to the office. That was it? I'm done? You know, I complained about it before, but now I've come to expect it. I've come to hope for more conversation. Even though I'm in the digital world, my avatar looks just like the real me. I know it's supposed to cut down on crime, but it still sucks. Yeah, I definitely want to work at a trendy company. If kids were actual worthy members of society, you understand? Haha. There's new people in here from when I was in here earlier. That's cool. It's fine. It's no more running than gym. It's just an avatar. It won't affect his muscles, but it's good image training, right? Hey, what else do you gotta talk about, though? Where was it? Kamishiro? Where was what? I don't know. Heard a rumor. There's ghosts going around Eden. If you ask around, you'll hear stories about the white boy. But if you look real close, the facial texture's all messed up. The arms and legs are slimy tentacles. Its real form is the demon of the creeping darkness. Comes up to your avatar and snaps it up. Chomp chomp. Oh, that's the rumor anyway. That sounds like an eater. You can use access points to get to areas with connection that are always live. But to go anyplace else, you need the URL. Never mind, these guys are not that. Whoa! Right, I was gonna go back to talk to Kyoko. Nakano. Oh, it was so tempting to go back to the Digilab. Why, hello there, young assistant. Are you getting used to working as a detective? She's so tall. What's with that look? You're looking at me like I'm not supposed to be here. Kyo-chan can tell you why I'm here. Well, something strange has happened, and we can't find the Nile Corporation case files. So I thought I'd ask someone directly involved with the case itself. Of course you didn't find them. All the files are stored together at Kamishiro. At Kamishiro? I'm ashamed to have to admit this, but we had to leave the files there. That was that hunch of yours, isn't it? Yes. At the time, suspicions were raised that Kamishiro had acquired the Nile Corporation illicitly. Your father and I were investigating that when we ran into a little problem. A problem? Pressure came down from up top. We were forced to abandon the case. At the time, we were also forced to hand over all case files to Kamishiro, too. So, Kamishiro pulled the strings. That was a self-incriminating move, wasn't it? That was the implied understanding. Since we knew how bad it was, we decided to keep silent track of where the case files were stored. I kept track even after your father passed away. Now, the files are being stored deep within the Avalon server, which is the main Kamishiro server. I'm sure it's in the part of the cyberspace Kamishiro employees call the confidential database. And when I say I've kept track, it's not like I've confirmed the data's location firsthand. At best, it's conjecture based on info from scans of the environs. Call it my intuition. That's good enough for me. Well then, I say it's about time we had them return what they've been keeping from us. Listen to me, Kyo-chan. This is Kamishiro we're dealing with. How do you plan to get around the top-notch security of a world-renowned company? Let's learn from the case of the robbing rooster. We don't force our way through a closed gate. Instead, we employ strategy and have them open it for us. Whoa, hey now, is that even possible? A good detective makes the impossible possible. What? We already have a rooster of our own lined up. Someone who can crow in just the way we need. And we'll get her to help us when it comes to infiltrating Kamishiro. Aha, speak of the devil. Begging your pardon. Haha. Once again, you've arrived right on time. This is my client, Yuko Kamishiro. Has there been any progress? Yuko Kamishiro? You don't mean the former president's. I see. No one would question her if she were to walk into corporate HQ. What? Who is this? Young lady, we need your assistance. Please. Huh? What? Huh? What? What? I see. What do you say? We really need your help with the investigation. That's fine. I want to know if my suspicions are correct as well, after all. Aha. But I am a minor, and as such, my authority within the company is rather restricted. I doubt I'll be able to do much more than get you into the lobby of the main office. Let me think about this. If I were inviting friends from school to take a tour, shouldn't be an issue getting you into the lobby, I think. It'd be hard passing me and Kyo-chan off as your friends. Worst case, they might recognize us too. So long as you could get my assistant in, that would be terrific. Can you manage that? But then how do we get to the confidential database? Do you have some means of doing that? Even if your assistant were a world-class hacker, I doubt it's even possible. A cyber sleuth can make the impossible possible. Well, there we have it, Yuko. Leave the domain of cyber sleuthing to us. Very well. I'll go and get things set up. What are you actually going to do, Kyo-chan? To get in? I have an idea, actually. Oh? There was this one case where I got my hands on a little program. I'm thinking of having it customized for my assistant, with the help of someone I know. Shall we get started with the preparations? My dear assistant, start by heading to Mirai Mikagura's place. I'll let her know you're coming and why. You can get the details from her. I have 10 text messages? Oh my gosh. I've entrusted a dreadful task to you. Return at once if things get dangerous. No need to worry. I can solve all my problems and fix every machinery with Digimon. I don't see my 10 text messages. Right. Digilab. Hey, is it true you're taking a break from school? Sounds like tons of fun. But all this detective work is keeping me pretty busy. Yeah, I'm so busy right now. Who do I want to turn him into? Let's try Bakemon. And Bakemon into Keramon. No. No, I just think Kudamon looks coolest. Yeah, I'm gonna do this all the time, so here, I'm gonna pause. Well, this guy can turn into a new one. Dracomon is turning into Cordramon Green, which is separate from Cordramon Blue. And then, both these characters are really ugly. I'll turn into that one. Ramon. Nah, ABI is not nearly high enough. I need them to be 30 before I can really let them start digivolving too much. Gaugamon! And I'll turn them into Goblimon. Oh, I guess I neglected that, so... Oh my gosh, yeah. And heal. My preparations are complete. Go ahead, take this program. You got hacking skill stealth hide. No, it's a hacking skill program repurposed from the Baku program Kyoko gave me. By using this, you'll be able to almost perfectly mask your account information. Effectively, you'll be invisible. Given your half-cyber body, you should be able to use that skill not only in cyberspace, but in the real world as well. This skill could potentially be used for a wide variety of crimes. But given your deepening bond with Digimon, I trust you won't use it for evil purposes. That was rhetorical, dear. I see all. You are a cyber sleuth, no? Someday you must expose my secrets. I got in touch with Kyoko. Things went well, it seems. I'm sure you have many questions, but start by focusing on the relevant case. I heard from Yuko Kamishiro earlier, and you've been invited to Kamishiro corporate headquarters. Access to this URL to access an account with privileges to tour the corporate office. The privileges are limited to the lobby, but that should be enough to let you get in without too much more trouble. We've had our rooster crow, now to set the fox loose in the hen house. You've gotten some handy hacking skills, I know, but you'll need to think on your feet in there. Be the wolf in sheep's clothing. I'll take all your cunning, skill, and bravery to sneak on in and waltz out with the grand prize. Also, for the record, Detective Matayoshi is involved with obtaining and using the hacking skills for this case. Keep that in mind. Now then, let's get this job done. Anyway, guess I'd better follow this corporate tour URL to Kamishiro Corporate HQ. Listen up. What revolution occurred in France during Marie Antoinette's reign, the French Revolution? We have a greater income inequality than during the French Revolution. However, I don't think that really matters too much since I'm able to play Digimon and they're not. Even Marie Antoinette can't play Digimon. Even with some useful hacking skills, play it by ear and proceed with caution. That's a weird text to get from your boss. I think when I first played this game, I skipped through most of the dialogue. So it's cool to know what's going on. You're so late. I got exhausted just waiting for you. You're so late. I got ultra super worried. Oh, not that I was worried about you, see? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. I need you to pretend that you're my friend here. Just follow my lead, alright? Is there anything the matter with that? You can pretend to be my friend, right? A school friend, a normal friend? That's odd. Were the files I dug up on friendship mistaken? What, you want me to act like I normally do? I'm not sure I get what you're saying. If that's true, then you and I are already friends after a fashion, no? Oh, I see. That was just a joke that fell flat, right? That was part of the plan, right? Things got a little too real for me there. I forgot to let myself play along. What I mean is that you've done your homework. I seem to have misjudged you. Anyway, welcome to Kamishiro. Okay, let's pretend to tour the lobby. I'll pretend to show you around. Huh? You're gonna strike out on your own? But what's your actual plan for getting in? What? How does a person just vanish? Both the avatar and the account info. Oh, my, Miss Yuko. Where's your friend gone off to? What? My friend has, we're, playing, hide and seek. What? Hide and seek? Yeah, that's right. Is there some problem? No problem, per se. This is the perfect place for hide and seek. It's so spacious. I, suppose it is, sure. Certainly is a lot of space here. By the way, I'm it. Oh, well then, good luck, I guess. Thank you. I'm gonna find my friend, just you watch. That's the spirit. Well then, give it your best shot. Say hello to your friend for me. He says hello. Program that seals an account. And this requires Digimon program hacking skills, which is completely illegal, I'll point out. But you and Kyoko did say that cyber sleuthing was your area of expertise, so that's reassuring. When you're finished, meet me here. We'll leave together. Please, try not to take too long. There's a limit to the time we can spend pretending to play hide and seek. I'll see you later then. Kyoko told me to think on my feet. I don't see any place to jump into, so let me look around. Go invisible so you cannot be detected by others. Your account info will be hidden so you can investigate without leaving a trace. He's looking right at me and I disappear. Yeah, you just have laggy netcode. Ah! Could have swore I saw someone here. I must be imagining things. Phew, that was close. Doesn't look like there's any networks to infiltrate. It's the old president's daughter. Why keep loitering around the company? Don't think I can get into a network here. Maybe I'd better try someone more important. That avatar! What servers can it access? Avatars are just data. Can I jump into it? No, I want to talk to the remaining employee. Standing around in the lobby is so boring. It's easy, so I shouldn't complain, but... Eep. Don't play around. Please finish this quickly. Captain. I don't think I went the right way. Little Nyaromons. Oh wow, Tyrannomon has like no SP. Just because it's a dead end doesn't mean it has any treasure. Only 32 SP? That's so low. Does Tyrannosaurus have the brain size of a walnut or whatever? I mean, what does it need to think about besides bite? Maybe I should go this way. Maybe there's something cool. Oh, I guess Gabumon's kind of cool. And it's just gonna be a metal. HP Spray B, that's pretty good actually. That heals all 3 of my Digimon. For a considerable amount. Confidential database should be here somewhere. Let's keep moving. Oh, these guys. These guys are another really common one that you can't get to Digivolve, because they have such a low level cap. Okay, who's got good ABI? Pretty much just XVmon. Wait, XVmon lets me do something. I think it's just function call. Because you need a free type Digimon to do something. I think it is function call. Yes. There's a free type Digimon which is rookie or better. It can force an encounter at any time. Hey, there's a Wormmon. Now I can de-digivolve into Wormmon because I know what it is. What did he do? It just debuffed my speed. Come on, go. Oh, my Joy-Con's glitching again. There we go. Jeez! He survived though. Why? Oh, if I was paying more attention, I could have used my Sukamon turn to heal my Sunflowmon. Sunflowmon turns into a lot of pretty girls. That's why I like them. And also Sunshine Beam, as we've seen, does a lot of damage to a lot of things. You know, for a flower, it's really smart. How are things going? I believe my assistant was in the middle of an operation when I noticed the connection link drop. Yes, there's nothing out of the ordinary here. Everything's still going according to plan. Those are some impressive skills. Yeah, I was a bit surprised myself. To see how adept he's gotten at using Digimon programs? No, I'm talking about you, Yuko Kamichiro. The way you arranged the tour of the office and the way you've been responding to everything, you're quite good at thinking on your feet. I'd say you're an old hat at this sort of thing. Just who are you exactly? I don't know what to say. I'm just me. I don't know who else I'm supposed to be. Huh? Was there something else? Uh-oh, we've been made. What was that just now? We could be in trouble. Seems our conversation is being eavesdropped on. What? In all likelihood, someone has placed a wiretap program on your Digivice in the real world. I should have noticed it sooner. It takes some real skill to finagle this specific a frequency. Whoever's doing this knows their stuff. Eavesdropping, but that means... Yeah, I hate to make this call, but you need to pull out of there as soon as possible. Consider it a valiant retreat of sorts. Slow and steady wins the race. This line of work requires a patient and diligent disposition. But he's still inside! Yes. I doubt it'll be easy to get the order through. But he's my assistant, and he should be able to figure something out. But that's... You're not in a position to worry about anyone else right now. Hurry up and get out of there. I'll wait for whatever's caused my assistant's little vanishing act to wear off. On your way out, it should be possible to cover your tracks and employ some misdirection from the outside. It's too risky to keep this conversation going. I'm gonna cut the line. This is the first puzzle of the game. Hacking skill code scan. Analyzes the project code of the target and unlocks it. Makes it possible to access encrypted data and browse the information. Accessing server. Data download complete. Man, he treats people terribly too. Hey, knock it off! Is there even a reason why we're on lookout duty? I know, right? Kamashiro's security measures are top tier. No one's getting through that easy. What are you so scared of? Oh no, I feel an electric sneeze coming on! I should explain what that is. It's a physiological phenomenon that the digital body experiences during a dive into the digital world. Essentially, there's no difference between that and a sneeze in the real world. It's just a sneeze, but it's a type of involuntarily movement that your body can't hold back. And right now is not the time for one! What a pain. Man, what a pain. Told you to knock it off. This is where they're messing about. I'm sure I heard that somewhere. Achoo. Should I pick Achoo, Hachoon, or Ashui? Yep, something would suddenly show up like... What the what? You, where did you pop up from? Who the heck are you? You actually managed to break in? But this is Kamishiro we're talking about. Who the heck are you? So like, what are we gonna do with this dweeb? What are we gonna do? What we were ordered to do. Take care of the intruder. Hey you, what are you doing here? Oh snap, Yugo? What the heck's Yugo doing here? How the heck would I know? Do you have fake Kamishiro employee IDs, or... No, you were given access privileges, right? Someone from Kamishiro hired you? Who was it? Who brought you here? Hey, like, who knows, am I right? We don't gotta answer to you. Do we? You mean to bring shame to the Zaxxon name? Yo-ho! Word up, everyone's all here, lols. It's really him! Jimmy Jimenez's air guitar to drive demons wild! Yes, I am Jimmykin, yahoo! Thank you very much, Yugo, lols. What a coincidence, running into you here. Such a coincidence that it rocks, lols. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You're wrapped up in this too? What's going on here? Gee, what indeed? What could it be? Let me throw the same question right back at you. So, like, why? Why are you here, lols? By which I mean, is that your excuse, lols? Lamau Cat, you got your tongue? I see, lols. That makes sense. Lol, lol, lol. Let me guess, you can't tell me, can you, you ego? You pretty little thing. Oh. But any dang way, on more important things. Let's say that I owe you pretty big for the other day, huh? As my special way of saying thank you, I'll knock you out black and blue. How about you be good little boys and girls and become my new #1 fans? So he got rid of the Demi-Devimon, or he got rid of the Devimon, and he got rid of his 2 Meramons, and now he has 2 blue Meramons. Oh, and my party is not equipped for this right now. They're really weak to these blue Meramons, and I haven't saved in a long time. And I'm letting them get knocked out so that I can, I don't have to spend any turns switching in my, my Wisemon. Oh yeah, this is a pretty good team. Oh no, don't heal him. Oh my gosh. So X-Vmon is a free type. Oh, yeah, I actually do have anti-panic. Don't heal X-Vmon, please! Oh my gosh! Do some damage! Yeah, he was just there to draw fire. That did nothing. Wisemon has so much SP. Lowers his defense, but raises his attack. Oh my gosh, no, no, no. Oh. I don't think Vmon can really do it all by himself. Or at least not with the amount of SP he had. Oh gosh. Oh. We're getting dangerous. No, not Panic Wisp. No. Yeah, that should do it. Oh no, not... It's not 20% of their health, it's 20% of their remaining health! Oh. I haven't saved in so long. Okay, I'll pause until I'm where I was at. Okay, so he used... Blue Maramon is a virus type, so if I can get enough vaccine types, I have a good chance against him. Okay, this part's way faster, because I know I can just go straight there. I go to the bottom right one, and then I go around this little spiral, and I can get that little piece. Well, I have another opportunity to see what these guys have to say. So, you know anything about the Nile Corporation? Nah, I never heard of that company. Sounds like some loser third-rate sweatshop. Is it because he works for Kamashito? Hurry it up, I'm busy, you know. Nile Corporation? Does sound kind of familiar. Yes, I'm sure I've never heard of it. Yeah, whatever, who cares about that? More importantly, what do you think about Eden's avatar system? Are you really satisfied with it? You don't even care, do you? With that face? Of course you don't. This is the guy who wanted his avatar to be different, but has to look like his real self. Yeah, so here I am, I'm grinding, I got my Sukamon, and I pulled out one of the special guys that you get from from the beginning. I got Leopardmon NX and Omnimon NX, and this is what they look like. They're really short. But this guy is nice because he increases the amount of money you get in each battle. And all I had to do was, like, use another healing item or save, and I wouldn't have had to restart all this. But it looks like Leopardmon doesn't have much hit points. Many hit points. And since he's a free type Digimon, I can actually use my function call and just go straight into a battle and get the XP we need. But I should have healed my Leopardmon, because he's not really gonna be able to handle much. Do I have any healing? No, I just gotta give him a capsule. That's good enough. And he doesn't have the SP that he really needs to use his special attack, because it's a late game attack, but he's still an early game Digimon. So like, he can only use like two times before he has to take another so he has 63 SP, but his special moves both take 25 SP. And the moves they can learn are very limited, since they cannot Digivolve. So they're only really meant to work for this specific part of the game. And making another Platinum Sukamon so that I can do I get rid of though? Vidramon's a vaccine, so that's pretty good. XVmon is free. Leopardmon, Sunflowmon turns into pretty girls. It's kinda looking like my best option is... yep. Cool. And then, on my way here, I bought, a lot. I bought like 10 of each of the attack ups and int ups. Get rid of his healing moves, because he will try to heal and not be very good at it. Cool. So, need 2 attacks. Then we're gonna crash and burn real fast here, because this is not actually a good team, but it has its uses. They're not very strong, but, oh, I switched out the wrong guy. But I'll get extra money and extra XP, so that's gonna be helpful. And Platinum Sukamon are by far the most useful, or one of the most useful Digimon. But it's a joke, because instead of all these cool guys, you're filling your party up with poop. You're just making the game worse so that you can be better at it. That's the joke. Like, if the Platinum Sukamon did not serve a good function to me, I would have no reason to have them be the one I look at the very most. Is anyone else even really worth leveling up? Yeah, my XVmon and my... Yeah, as soon as I get my XVmon to level 30, so that it can digivolve into its next stage, I'm gonna stop trying to grind on purpose. Because this is the closest Digilab access point for quite a while. Until the boss battle that I had trouble with. But he does make grinding a lot faster, because I think I'm getting triple experience right now. Like, my XVmon is actually leveling up each battle. That's pretty nice. There are things that you can make them hold to make it so you get 9 times XP if you use 3 of them. Those are awesome. Yeah, so like 3 more battles and I'll be able to digivolve my XVmon. Okay, so it looks like I can only digivolve one of them into one form. I need 5 more attack, and if I grind it a little more I could get that. I need 6 more intelligence for this one, and then these 2 are really hard to... These guys are expensive. That's... He went through his little tunnel. Now he's Winged Ramon, and he costs 15. Increases speed and damage dealt by wind skills, each by 10%. And then when he uses a special move, he gets an additional speed boost. And I didn't actually have to take anyone out of my party for that. So yeah, now I have a really awesome Digimon. He's an ultimate Digimon. And he has enough ABI to turn into one of his Digivolutions. These both take 80. He only has 30, so I don't know. He should be able to last me for pretty much the entire rest of the game. I don't really want these two Platinum Sukamon, so I'm gonna take off their stuff and then swap them out for something a little more cool looking anyway. I have 13 slots. First, let's look for vaccines. Oh, there's that guy. We can take him back. And then, I don't know, just fill 5 somehow. Kudamon can digivolve into Gold Numamon or whatever, so he's pretty cool. Alright, here's my party. I got these 3 vaccines, and this guy's ultimate, so he's probably going to be pretty awesome for a while. And then I got these 3 guys. These 3 guys are just what I have room for anyway. May as well use all my SP capsules now. Not to be confused with a P-cap, which is a packet capture. Saving one more time, you know. Although I'm going to annihilate these Maramon in like 2 minutes without hardly taking any damage, I'm sure. And skip through all that. Here I go. I gotta unencrypt this data. Okay, I think this is where it is. I don't know why Yugo didn't help me at all. Is he busy with the other hackers, or... Here we go, they're gonna get taken out one hit. No, not quite. But we all resist it, because we're awesome. Being prepared for things is so satisfying. But now we ran out of steam. That's what SP stands for, steam points. Nice. I got 2 memory ups? Your mom let you have 2 memory ups? I think that'll bring me up to 55. Oof. Say what? Hang. Lols. On. Lols. What is this? What? These Digimon are weak. This ain't rock. It's not fooling around either. Hold on. Wait. Today's been kinda... my throat is all... kinda messed up. You picking up the mess I'm putting down? Yes, of course. Alrighty, on that note, long. Huh? You should get out of here fast. I've disabled security in the surrounding area. If you go now, you should be able to get out safely. There, I got through. Get out of there now. Oh, you found the case files? All the more reason to hurry and get out. Our plans were leaked to the enemy. I don't know how bad the damage is. For right now, just be careful. The office has been in an uproar for a while now. Was everything alright? They didn't find you, did they? I see. Then they're probably using all this hacker business to clean things up. I doubt Kamishiro would publicly admit to being infiltrated by hackers. It'd be a huge scandal. I'm guessing they'll keep this under wraps. Let's return to the detective agency then. Never underestimate an opponent, I suppose. You think someone was eavesdropping? Either way, we got the data we wanted. All that ends well and all that. All's well that ends well. Okay, let's check our spoils. There should be details of the illegal corporate buyout by Kamishiro in all those files. Kamishiro, I believe, is Japanese for black paper. There's information on the Nile Corporation as well. Here it is, the file on Makoto Yamashina. He was the lead researcher at Nile back then. Seems he was a man who took quite a lot of pride in his research. But he changed his line of work and insists he's never even heard of Kamishiro, despite their having bought out his own former company. What's wrong, Kiyo-chan? This is very interesting indeed. There was another lead researcher at the Nile Corporation besides Makoto Yamashina, Akemi Suedo. Yes, I think I remember that guy. A misanthropist. He hated to be with other people, and hardly left an impression. Why, what's he got to do with anything? I don't know the exact details, but Akemi Suedo is said to be one of the architects of the foundation of the Eden Network. Eden? Suedo was? His main research was on turning human thought into data. The avatar system that forms the backbone of Eden's virtual reality service was brought about almost entirely because of his work. But to think he did that while at the Nile Corporation... Say, Kiyo-chan, could you let me handle the case for a bit? I've never stopped thinking about it. I want to go back over it one more time, real thorough. Doing it our way. If a true detective like you says so, I have no reason to deny you. Sorry, I'm gonna borrow these files. Go right ahead. Say hi to him. Go right ahead. Say hi to my dad. Okay, see you later then. Well, there we are. A tried and true detective will continue the case. I don't see a problem. I figured we would continue to assist with the investigation, of course. If you'll excuse me then. We all have our sorrows and our joys. I appreciate all of your efforts here. This investigation involves some pretty thrilling stuff, even for a detective. You must be exhausted, body, mind, and soul. Relax for a while. A worried client and a puzzling case are calling, and dazzling rewards await us, and I'm not tired yet. It's 3 a.m. for me. I still have another couple hours. You're certainly in good spirits. But what I mean is that you should rest while you can. That's one of your responsibilities, too. Because there will always be times when the cases won't wait, and you won't be able to rest. So you should rest now while you can. Don't waste the window of opportunity. You're not convinced? Must be overflowing with energy. Must be overflowing with energy. Disappointing. Alright, I've got some work to give you. A special job that only you can do. You don't mean a guinea pig for your latest caffeinated concoction? Such a rudimentary conjecture. No, you're being a test subject with furthest from my mind. I was planning on giving you a treat. Let's try to match things to your tastes this time. Alright, to start with, which do you prefer? Salmon roe or sea urchin? I recommend both personally. Next I was thinking about adding in some stew. What do you like as far as ingredients go? Well, what might you like? Carrots, potatoes, beef, mushroom? Or should we just throw them all in? So, that's it for that video. I have not played this game for 24 hours. It just... I don't know how it measures that. I think I started this... Nope, I started this more than 24 hours ago, so whatever. Check out my next video.